your mistakes, whereas Guilty Gear is I'm forcing you to make a mistake and trying to break your defense.
Okay.
And how big the format or detailed the format of how me and Misaki are talking with each other is from these two systems. Dustloop, which has all the information about certain games and their movesets, and the other one I'm sending you is literally a dictionary for fighting game terms.
I see.
This is a lot of these terms come from Street Fighter and Japanese players. For example, Oki, which is short for Okizeme, which means wake up attack. Because normally in fighting games you can't attack your opponent when they're on the ground, like back on the ground, because they got knocked down. But you can set it. You can set up your next move to make it so that it hits them as they're getting up. And if you do, that's called a meaty. And the later in the attack animation you do it, the meatier it is.
I would love to listen more about this. Thank you for sending the dictionary and all that. And I'm sure I'll learn more about this later. But this seems like this is the only game you guys play.
No.
No, there's others.
No. We are super turbo casuals.
Okay. I see.
So like, what else we did?
Like
we did Grand
gameplay.
Blue. What we also did a few games like Grand Blue. What is it? Melty Blood? No, not Melty Blood.
GTA,
Blaze Blue.
like any other.
I'm playing Power Wash Sim right now.
Oh, okay.
We play Final Fantasy 14. A lot of fighting game terminology comes from other fighting games, and so if you enjoy fighting games, you're gonna learn a lot of terminology just through playing the games and interacting with the community anyway. Skullgirls, for example, is really good at teaching a brand new beginner on how to play fighting games and like some key terms that you might want to know.
Okay.
Guilty Gear Zerd has a really good tutorial, which I don't know why they didn't copy it for Strive, but they didn't.
Again, I don't know
Wait,
these
Ryan.
games, but
Yeah.
What were you saying?
I was gonna say, Ryan, you literally added me that we played a game together. I think you can look at my Steam page. I do more than just fighting games.
No, yeah, I never looked at your Steam page. That's all.
I was gonna say, yeah, because like I see you already commented at May 7th about Killing Floor 2 old but gold. I'm like, that is true.
Almost.
I also have spent like years playing these kinds of games, like different kinds and different entries. So like, it's not just like a, hey, I only play this. I've been interacting with the community for a while.
I see.
As like a fan of these games and watching tournaments.
I see. I didn't know about that. I was just more asking about you, Misaki, not necessarily you, Killer. Because you guys just have really good terminology about this. That's all. And
that's because he dragged me into fighting games.
Also, I see Killer that you play a shit ton of different games. But anyways, I'm not,
this fucker dragged me into fighting games. It was funny.
I see. I'm not hating. I'm not putting you down or anything. I just was curious.
Yeah, no, Misaki plays a bunch of other games. He does like Final Fantasy. There was a few other games like you did Bayonetta on the Switch.
I love Bayonetta.
Bayonetta is definitely one of your things. Fuck, I'm trying to remember what else.
I like character action games, but I'll play like almost anything as long as it's not a map game. I can't play a map game.
What does a map game mean?
It's like Civilization.
Oh,
Victoria.
Top-down games that involve like
maps.
Yeah.
Like you're building life like very extreme.
I can't do real-time strategy.
Yeah.
You like turn-based.
Turn-based is
I'll do like some Fire Emblem, yeah.
What is Fire Emblem?
How do I explain Fire Emblem?
I don't fucking know. Don't ask me.
Okay.
I'm trying to.
Does anyone want to play
Figure out.
Blox Tales with me?
I'm good right
Yeah, in
now.
a second.
Do you know what Disgaea is?
No.
Damn it, that's a. Okay, I've got a crazy out there that you might know, you might not. Shin Megami Tensei Devil Survivor.
No clue what that is.
Okay, I didn't think you would know, but you said you had a DS, so I thought maybe.
I only played Tron and like Animal Crossing New Leaf and like maybe some Lego games. I had like maybe 5-6 games. when I was a kid.
XCOM?
What's XCOM?
I don't know how to fucking describe to you.
Fucking
Yes.
hate the
I have here's a
God.
play.
here's a screenshot of a Fire Emblem game.
Okay. So it's like Final
So
Fantasy
basic-
3.
But Final Fantasy Tactics, not Final Fantasy 3.
Well,
Fair
it's like
enough.
Final Fantasy 3, 5, and 7. Those are turn-based. That's the same kind of thing.
No, because
no, it's not
this is they're
turn-based,
moving
it's,
units around on a board. Valkyria, have you played Valkyria Chronicles?
Don't know what that is.
Okay. I don't know how to describe this genre.
You move characters in the spot whatsoever.
You move characters on a board in a strategy thing, but battles are automatic, as in you initiate and then the units fight automatically. And you're there's usually like a weapon triangle, so certain units are better against other units in fights.
It's turn-based tactics. It's turn-based tactics.
like
Yeah,
yeah,
tactical RPG turn-based tactics.
on grid
Basically,
maps.
putting it simply, you want this guy to cover while this other guy goes on the rooftop to to get ready to snipe somebody. The
You know
snipe is
what?
like a 95% chance if anyone walks within that range.
You know what?
And the cover
better-
has a 5% chance to throw a grenade to that area, depending how you're positioned.
Killer.
Then it'll be the
You know
enemy's
what?
turn. They start doing their moves, and then it goes back. It's basically you're strategizing to defeat your enemy when you're taking your whole term of your squad.
It's better
squad
to
and such.
just
Oh, there's a wall right here.
show through video.
I was just gonna throw him
Yeah,
XCOM 2.
Explain it.
And,
I found one.
yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna throw XCOM at him
Oh.
to just see he could take a look at it.
But here's Fire Emblem Three Houses, which is one of the ones that most people have played on the DS.
I've never heard about this game until now. Or Fire Emblem. But, okay. Cool.
Is it?
It's not my...
This is probably gonna help illustrate more of what this game is than us sitting here and explaining it with words.
アゴダならホテルが安い毎日お得だアゴダ
エミナルクリニックメンズプレゼンツ特別連続ドラマ無駄
Interesting. Okay.
Which is different from map games where you're where it's civilization.
Claim our world New Bay
Okay. Not my kind of games, but... I'm...
But I can play these.
I don't really know what to say because I'm having a hard time putting it into words.
I also play Monster Hunter.
Yeah, Monster Hunter's fun.
I was gonna say
playing
congratulations, or
Helldiver.
I'm sorry for your loss, but I don't really know what to say for those turn-based games in a good response that would make sense.
I've also played Helldivers.
You're
Okay,
I was defending Super Earth.
that's good.
I play a variety. I play
Again,
a very large variety.
like I said before, it really doesn't matter. It just seemed that based on how you were talking about it, that you had that was the only kind of things you play. That's all I'm saying. But I get that you play other stuff. What I'm saying makes sense. I'm not judging you. I'm not saying what you're playing is bad, and I'm not trying to shit on it. They're not my kind of games. That's what I was trying to say. They're not my kind of games, but I'm glad you like them.
Too nervous. All right, one more. I win.
Can't wait for Silent Hill F to come out. It's gonna look cool.
I've never played the Silent Hill games. Are they good?
they're good.
Silent Hill 2 is a very different game from the rest of the series.
Okay.
They're survival horror games. If you played like old school Resident Evil, they're like in the same style.
Never
Kind
played
of.
it, but I can get an idea for it.
The first and third game are dealing with a cult, and the second game is like a completely different game.
I mean,
But
Same
it's-
gameplay, just like different plot-wise.
But it's good games.
Silent Hill 2 is well known as like one of the best games, and it's the first one that Konami decided to remake.
I did it.
I see. I don't know who this Konami guy is, but he sounds pretty cool.
It's a
They're not.
company.
They make fucking slot machines, and they hate their player base, and ruined Metal Gear Solid.
So then fuck this
And
guy.
kicked
Okay.
Kojima out of.
Okay, this guy sucks. I never want to hear about him. Sounds cool though.
They're also in charge of the Yu-Gi-Oh, like the card game.
He's kind of winning me over. Never mind.
It just feels good to win a match and immediately leave the game right after. I don't know if y'all ever did that before. Y'all ever
That feels
tried
like a
that? Y'all
pussy
should give it a
move.
try.
I approach fighting games in a healthy way where I just, as long as I see something cool at least once, it doesn't matter if I do it or my opponent does it, I'm satisfied.
Motherfucker. You're a motherfucker for that.
What?
Do you want to say how you got me into fighting games, bro?
Oh, I beat your ass.
Yeah, that's what you did. I beat... No. Let me put this in the situation. He brought me into Dragon Ball FighterZ. He beat my ass in there. I took out months of training and actually learned, beat his ass, and then he never wanted to play Dragon Ball FighterZ after that.
No, I just couldn't fucking... No, it's
This
not
bitch.
that. It's, I
Uh-huh.
couldn't stand the fucking latency anymore because, remember at that time period, you didn't have an Ethernet cable, and the latency was fucking bullshit, and they don't have rollback, and when they added rollback to the game, they did it bad.
Dude, you're also sick and tired of me playing fucking hits against you.
Dude, half
And
the
that
shit
time
I
as well,
said you...
you bitch.